We long for it. Deep, meaningful connection. In romantic relationships, we crave intimacy, but intimacy requires vulnerability. Letting someone truly see us. This can be terrifying. We build walls. We armor up. Fear whispers, if they see the real me, they'll leave. But vulnerability isn't weakness. It's the birthplace of love, belonging, joy. Choosing authenticity over perfection is courageous. Letting go of control, embracing imperfection, that's where love thrives. In the heart of vulnerability, love blossoms. Vulnerability is often misunderstood, equated with weakness, fragility. But true vulnerability is about showing up, authentically, wholeheartedly. It takes strength to share our feelings, to admit our fears, insecurities, to risk rejection for the chance at genuine connection. Vulnerability isn't about oversharing or seeking pity. It's about allowing ourselves to be seen, known, loved for who we truly are. Trust is the bedrock of any relationship, and vulnerability is the bridge that leads to it. When we open ourselves up, we invite our partners in. Sharing our inner world builds intimacy. It deepens understanding, strengthens the bond. When we know we can be vulnerable, we feel safe to love fully. Of course, vulnerability must be mutual. One-sided openness can lead to imbalance. Both partners need to feel safe to share their authentic selves. Building vulnerability takes time. Start small. Share a fear. Express a need. Notice how your partner responds. Do they listen with empathy? Create a safe space for open communication. Practice active listening. Validate each other's feelings. Build a foundation of trust and respect. Remember, vulnerability is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourselves. Celebrate small victories. Embrace the messy beauty of growth. Section 5. Triumph of Vulnerability, Real-Life Love Stories. I've witnessed the transformative power of vulnerability in countless relationships. Couples who were once distant are now deeply connected. One couple, struggling to communicate, decided to share their deepest fears with each other. This act of courage broke down walls, creating a profound sense of intimacy. Another couple facing infidelity chose vulnerability over blame. By sharing their pain and taking responsibility, they rebuilt trust, emerging stronger. Section 6. The transformative power of shared vulnerability. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we give our partners permission to do the same. We create a space where authenticity is celebrated. Shared vulnerability fosters empathy and compassion. It allows us to see our partners not as perfect beings, but as fellow travelers on the road of life. This shared vulnerability creates a deep well of emotional intimacy. It allows us to weather life's storms together, knowing we are stronger as a team. Section 7. Vulnerability, the gateway to deeper love. Vulnerability is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to feel it. To show up, even when it's scary. That's where love resides. When we dare to be vulnerable, we open ourselves up to a deeper, more authentic love. A love that embraces imperfections, celebrates authenticity. This kind of love is transformative. It heals old wounds, builds resilience. It reminds us that we are not alone, that we are worthy of love and belonging. Section 8. Lasting growth, rooted in vulnerability. Relationships thrive in an environment of vulnerability. It allows for honest communication, deeper understanding, and mutual growth. When we can be vulnerable, we can also be accountable. We can own our mistakes, learn from them, and grow together as individuals and as a couple. Vulnerability allows us to evolve, to become the best versions of ourselves, both within the relationship and in the world. Section 9. Embracing vulnerability, a journey of love and fulfillment. Choosing vulnerability is a lifelong journey. It requires courage, compassion, and a willingness to embrace the unknown, but the rewards are immeasurable. When we embrace vulnerability, we unlock the potential for deeper love, stronger connections, and a more fulfilling life. Dare to be vulnerable. Open your heart. Let love in. The journey is worth it.